Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 38 of Isolate, Meditate, Create. My name is Jessica Lynn Johnson. I'm the founder and CEO of Soaring Solo, and that's a company dedicated to the direction and development of one-person plays. So welcome to this experience. And Isolate, Meditate, Create is intended to be a forum for us to connect with one another and with our creativity during quarantine. So I will continue to do it every day that we are in stay-at-home mode. Please make sure that you have something nearby you to write with and write on. As soon as we're done meditating, we're going to jump right into writing. Okay, please find a comfortable seated position. Just close your eyes and start to really just focus on your breath. And allowing yourself to just slow way down, coming into a place of complete relaxation. Allow yourself to audibly exhale if you need to, just releasing whatever tension or stress or discomfort might be there. With every breath, just imagine that warm light is nourishing every inch of your body. So just breathe in as deeply as you can. And take a moment to do a body scan from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, and notice where you might be carrying any tension or discomfort. Or you might have some pain, or you might be clenching your muscles, whatever it is, just breathe into those places and try to further relax and release. Letting your shoulders drop back, letting your hands open and relax, letting your jaw drop, letting your facial muscles relax. And just feeling your body melting into the seat beneath you or the ground beneath you. And notice your thoughts, but try not to attach to them. Just let them float through. Allowing your mind to clear and a blank slate to appear. And with every breath in, just imagine that you are breathing in all good things, all things that fill your cup, all things that nourish you, all things that bring you joy, optimism, hope, faith, abundance, generosity, kindness, curiosity, love, whatever it is, just breathe in those things. And just allow your body to be nourished by these positive things, allowing your cup to be filled. And with every out breath, imagine that you are releasing those things that do not serve you, that block you or keep you playing small, that limit you. So on your out breath, just release pessimism, negativity, limited thinking or beliefs, scarcity, judgment, fear, paranoia, whatever else you want to add to the list. Just allow your exhale to release those things that no longer serve you and that are in the way of your expansion as a person, that rob you of your joy. Just release those things. And just continue to let your breath reflect a cycle of breathing in those things that fill your cup and serve you, and releasing on your out breath those things that do not. And imagine now that your breath is starting to transform, and on your out breath, you are now able to return things back to the world. You are able to give to the world positive things on your out breath. So you're breathing in those things that serve you, and on your out breath, you're giving back to the world your own sense of hope and optimism, generosity, abundance, kindness, humor, whatever it is, just return those things to the world on your out breath. Now allowing your breath to reflect a cycle of giving and receiving, giving and receiving. And in this next moment, I'm going to guide you through a visualization, and I just ask that you trust whatever comes up for you. Try not to control it or make sense of it or force anything. Just be an observer of your thoughts, be an observer of what your imagination and your intuition show you. Know that you will never have to share what you think of unless you choose to. So just go on this journey in a very uncensored and free way. So I want you to imagine that you're sitting at a table at a restaurant and you're waiting for someone to join you. And the door opens and in walks your sexuality. Your sexuality is coming to join you for lunch today. And I want you to really take in this vision of your sexuality as a character. What does your sexuality look like? Is it covered in cobwebs and really unattractive? Is it beautiful and vibrant? Is it mysterious? Is it masculine? Is it feminine? Is it like an animal? What colors are part of this entity? Just really see your sexuality as a character, as an entity. And it doesn't have to be human by any means, but just really see your sexuality take shape, take form. And see your sexuality come and join you, sit down with you at the table. And just taking a moment to really take in this vision. And how do you greet one another? Is there a familiarity there? Do you feel like strangers? Is there a closeness? Is there a coldness? How do you and your sexuality relate to one another in this greeting? And just start to imagine the conversation, the banter between you and your sexuality. Is it easy? Is there a flow to it? Or does it feel very awkward and uncomfortable? What does your sexuality want to say to you? What do you have to say back to your sexuality? Are you reminiscing about amazing experiences and laughing and enjoying and celebrating? Are you discussing painful experiences? Do you have anything to discuss, or is it a little bit of a dry conversation and you're talking about the weather? Just really allow this conversation with your sexuality to play in your mind. What does your sexuality reveal to you or confide in you or encourage you to do or say? What does your sexuality maybe want you to not do or not say? Does it have any advice for you? Is your sexuality asking you to heal something or explore something, let go of something, step into something? And are you able to receive whatever your sexuality is sharing with you, or are you feeling closed off? Are you feeling afraid? Are you feeling angry? Are you feeling joy? Are you feeling reciprocation? Are there any people that your sexuality wants to talk to you about, or a person, an individual? Is there someone that your sexuality wants you to take a closer look at, think about, be in relationship to? What does your sexuality have to say about this person or these people? And what does your sexuality want you to know about yourself? What message does your sexuality have for you? Is there an invitation, a call to action? Maybe your sexuality just has compliments for you, or maybe it has some hard truth to share with you. And just spend one more moment with your sexuality, asking it what else it has to say to you or insights it has to offer. What other message can you receive from this moment? Taking another deep breath in. And on our exhale, just slowly coming back to this moment, opening our eyes. And please reach for whatever it is that you have to write with or write on. I'm going to set my timer for 8 minutes. And I want you to just write very freely and very uncensored about whatever came up for you. Some ideas for that could be just the scene. You write the scene between you and your sexuality and what it had to say, and really be as specific as you can. Maybe you just give your sexuality a monologue and let it speak from a character point of view. Or you can just speak from first person narration and tell the story of what just happened, or write a poem or song lyrics. Whatever comes up for you is fine. So you have 8 minutes. I will let you know when your time is up. And if you have any questions, please just put them in the chat for me. You have about 3 minutes left, about 3 minutes. And just about a minute left. Okay, please wrap up your writing. Hopefully you got some really interesting insights in that experience. And for those of you who are writing in a journal or on paper or something, I always recommend that you find some time to transcribe what you've written into a document just so that you have it saved somewhere safe. And especially if you're creating a solo show, that's so important to really start to formulate your script and put it somewhere safe and make it a document. And I would also encourage you to share what you've written with somebody who is safe and supportive and nurtures you in your creative process. So find that person who you think you can be vulnerable with and be witnessed. It's so important to be witnessed in our creativity. Um, let's see. Oh, and if you missed any of the days of Isolate, Meditate, Create, or you want to share it with others who you think might benefit, I put my YouTube channel link in the chat. So you can go ahead and find that there and copy paste that, or I don't know if it lets you actually click on it or not, but the link is there in the chat. And every single day of Isolate, Meditate, Create is on my YouTube channel. And I have some exciting announcements. So my free class dates, my free one-person play development class, the dates for May are now on my website. So you can go to jessicalynjohnson.com and you can sign up there. And just RSVP and you'll be sent a confirmation email with all of your details. I don't remember what the dates are. I think one of them was May 16th, but anyway, all the information's on my website. This coming Saturday, I am co-hosting my webinar series, the Soaring Solo Spotlight series, with Diana Varco. And Diana is just an exceptional solo artist. I mean, truly a master solo artist. She's critically acclaimed. She's got many, many good reviews, and she has toured. She did nearly 30 performances in Edinburgh with her solo show, Shattered. And she's also UCB and Groundlings trained and is a producer of different comedy events all over the city. So anyway, she's an amazing artist, and she'll be co-facilitating this experience with me. And we're going to take a deep dive into characters and comedy for solo shows. So part of getting good reviews, part of having a solid show, is learning how to use devices like characters and comedy in your solo show so that we keep it entertaining. We don't leave people depressed, but we can still tap into some serious topics with some levity and with some dynamic characters. So we're going to really look at all of that. The suggested donation rate is $30, but we are honoring pay what you can during this COVID-19 situation. So just email me at soringsoloartist@gmail.com if you would like to RSVP for that. And then my last exciting announcement, I just on Facebook made an event for my solo theater open mic. It's called Snacks, just bite-sized pieces of solo theater. And that's going to be an open mic just for solo artists. And that is happening on May 15th at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So you can find that on Facebook. I'm also going to be adding it to my website, jessicalynnjohnson.com, under the events. And again, you can always email me for information on that too. That has a suggested donation rate of $5. And part of the proceeds are going to go to the White Fire Theater in Sherman Oaks, which many of us are working together to try to save and to keep afloat, because it's such a precious theater. So I think that's it. And if any of you want to work with me in a more professional capacity, privately, as one-on-one coaching or power pair sessions or small group sessions, if you're curious about developing your solo show or taking it to the next level, just pop me an email and we can talk about that too. Other than that, I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place, for day 39 of Isolate, Meditate, Create. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.